Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Carl. I am your host, as always, Carl Zoellner, one of the attorneys with Anderson Advisors. And today we're going to do a third part of our Social Security series. And where can you find information on how to sort of get your specific scenario dialed in? Number one is if you have not ready or you're not already a client, I would suggest having a free consultation with us. We can help you find these things. If you can't find them on your own, we can also help with the numbers and see where you're looking for your overall retirement planning. So number one is let's go through where you can find some of these tools I've referenced during this series. Number one is the Social Security Quick Calculator. If you Google that, a Social Security administration website, which is a .gov website, should pop up, and you can just basically type in what you're looking for. You even have things that you can dial in as far as in today's dollars or inflated future dollars. With inflation sort of all over the place, though, just like I said, use it as a guide. Don't use it as an exact number of what you'll be looking at by the time you're ready to retire or start taking Social Security. Another piece, just as a reference, is the earliest you can take Social Security is age 62 currently. So unless the tax code changes this year in that specific area, 62 is usually when you take it. To get a full or even a better sort of monthly payment out of it, you can choose to take it, I believe, up to age 67 or at 67. So just consider that and keep that in your equation as well. Ultimately, what we're looking at, though, like I said, is that calculator, and that's going to be on, I can just give you the web address here. It's ssa.gov/OACT/quickcalc/. So ultimately, if you just type that in as well, it'll take you to the website where the calculator appears. And like I said, it's a .gov website, so it comes straight from the Social Security Administration. So fairly reliable sourcing on that one. You can also go to irs.gov if you want to look up the Social Security tax brackets as one of the prior videos we talked about. So that way you can see if you're single, what your taxable, when that Social Security income could become taxable, or if you're married, filing jointly. We went through those numbers as well, and that will also help you calculate. And as I say, ask the calculator on the type of investments or sort of where you need to grow or shrink in your type of investments and overall strategy. Speaking of overall strategy, that is a great time to reach out to one of our Anderson advisors, and we can help you with your overall strategy as well. Social Security can be a little bit complex, so don't feel bad if you need some help. But ultimately, we can also help, like I said, run the numbers and at least guide you to the places where you can get those answers from reliable sources. Because most of the time when I've had a client who's got sort of inaccurate numbers or inaccurate expectations, it's simply because they got bad advice from somebody who didn't even know where to find the information. So number one is I pointed you to the information. Number two is if you need some additional help with that, please reach out. We're happy to meet with you. As I mentioned, if you're a platinum client, that's already baked into what you're doing. If you're not yet a client or platinum client yet, I would encourage you to have a free consult to see sort of the level and things that we can do from you from an investing standpoint, as well as just sort of informationally help you prepare for retirement as you get closer to it, and at least have you looking at sort of accurate numbers as you get to that area of your life. And like I said, we're certainly happy to help you do it. Initial consults always free. And then, like I said, ultimately we'll get you at least the correct information that you can base your decisions off of. Even if you choose not to use our suggestion, at least you'll have the information to make informed decisions versus, I heard X, Y, and Z at a RIA meeting kind of a thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So as always, thank you all for joining me. Please, please, please remember to like and subscribe when you are talking about this with your friends. That'll help you be able to share it, as we always appreciate, and we'll keep making free content so that y'all can access it. If you have requests as well, I would encourage you to put those in the comment section, and you may get your video made, because I did one on promissory notes for a client who requested it at one of our in-person events. We also have a ton of online events. So if you go to andersonadvisors.com/all events, it'll actually bring up all of our upcoming events, and would love to see you in person or even online, because we actually staff all the online events. They're live, and we staff them with live attorneys to basically function and help in the Q&A section as well. So until next time, thank you all for joining me with Coffee with Carl, and we'll catch you on the next go around. Thanks, everyone.